Hello. Hello to all my favorite crypto enthusiasts out there. Wow, quite a week we're having. Kind of predictable, but quite a week. And tonight's all about the zombie apocalypse that's going to come on the 4th or possibly even the 11th of October at 2 p.m. Eastern. Just want to give you guys fair warning that you probably should have your phones off, your TVs unplugged, your computers unplugged, because they're going to send out a signal. And that signal is going to activate the cells that were put in you a couple of years ago. It's going to turn you into a zombie. Just warning you. I'm not going to talk about the viruses that are going to do it because I don't want Senor YT to come and ban this video. But I'm just warning you. You got Faraday bags. I want to put your devices in a Faraday bag. I'm going to do it just because I'm buying into the BS. So yeah, pay attention. If you need some more information, TikTok's full of it. It's a great resource for the upcoming zombie apocalypse. I'm going to reiterate October 4th or October 11th at 2 p.m. Eastern. There will be a signal set out across the networks that will activate something within our bodies. If you took the miracle thing that they lied to us about a couple years ago, and people will become mindless animals trying to bite each other. So that's what's going on, right? So who cares about the markets? It's all coming crashing down anyways. So yeah, I just want to talk about that a little bit because I haven't seen anybody else talk about it, and it seems like it's pretty important news. Right now we have, let's get back to the world. So it looks like rates and the US dollar and oil, all of that are kind of hitting some resistance and they're coming back down. I'm guessing that if we're going to have a really bad day in the markets, it's going to be either tomorrow or Monday. And right now you're seeing kind of a rally, especially in Bitcoin. It's up almost 3%, having quite a day today. And that's the kind of stuff they do right before they smash it, right? It's like they want to get out. They want to pump the liquidity up a little bit, and then they get all the people leveraged up saying, "Oh my God, we're going back into the bull market today," and then they smash it back down, and they take their ill-gotten gains out of the market and leave all the retail market holding the cryptos until they recover again. And everyone will be boo-hooing on Twitter and complaining about how they got ripped off again by the big guys. And, if you've been around for a while, you see the stuff happen ahead of time and you don't get wrecked because you either stay out of the market or you go into far corners of the crypto world like PulseChain that aren't really affected by those things yet, just because we're just not really that well known yet. We will be. So tonight we had a great call with the PH boys, Dylan and Buck, on our Patreon. And if you want to listen to it, you got to be a member. It was a great call where both Buck and Dylan, they really broke down the system and explained to us what's going on with Fame, Fux, Fiat, Fatty, and how there might be an upcoming airdrop for the community for the Fux token. And he was explaining, or they were explaining, how the liquidity is working, how you can use the PHLP token to generate passive income, how you can take that PHLP token, pair it with Fiat, Famous, and Fux, and put it on Fux in a pool. All very cool things that I think if you're serious about PulseChain, if you're serious about the success of PulseChain, you want to be using these assets, right? You could borrow on fiat, you could leverage on fame. That's and just go into pools on Fox and do your trading there as well. And I learned some really cool things tonight about how to move money around. And some things I didn't even know. I know some. I'm not the whale that people think I am, so I don't have millions upon millions of dollars worth of crypto. So what they were discussing, some of the strategies were definitely meant for people that have those big bags. But if you have small to medium sized bags, you could actually use the same exact situations that they talked about and get out without having to maybe hurt the price of Hex or PulseChain, and move your money around in much easier fashion. So congratulations, guys, the Fiat Fox Famous teams, for producing such amazing tools that all of us can now use. And they were the first ones out. We got to give props to them. People could talk crap all they want about Buck and that he's pseudo anonymous, but the guy is building. Him and his team are building. They got there before Liquid Loans and Power City and Mintra and all that, the ones that had large sacrifices as well. And, it's just really good to see. So now we sit back and we wait. Now the waiting game happens. Now, okay, Liquid Loans is coming in October. I haven't talked about that yet. What happens when Liquid Loans comes on? Fetch is going to launch, and Fetch is the Oracle. It's going to be the Oracle used across all of PulseChain, and it's going to give projects the ability to speak to each other with coin prices and things like that. So the dexes and the pools they'll all be able to get an accurate price, which is super powerful, and it's needed because PulseChain is growing exponentially. And I think when Fetch launches, then we also get Power City, Liquid Loans, and hopefully shortly thereafter we get stuff like Mintra. Even though I don't think Mintra needs the Oracle as much. So you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but maybe the NFT projects have to have their own oracles. But for now, I'm just happy that we're going to have one, and it's going to make other projects easier to launch, like 9inch, and give us the capabilities to move our money around without having to worry about taking losses from moving from one exchange to the other. So I'm just pumped for October. I still am pretty pessimistic up until the 19th of October. The 19th of October is the day that we're going to have a decision about the Bitcoin ETFs. Like the spot ETF decision for Bitcoin is on the 19th of October. I'm about 99% sure they're going to approve it. If they don't, I'm going to be super surprised. And in my opinion, if they don't, that pushes our bear market out a little bit longer. If they approve it, that's my go-go sign saying, okay, time for the kickoff of the bull market leading up until the Bitcoin halving. So we'll have a Bitcoin bull going into the halving. Buy the rumor, sell the news event. Bitcoin will probably go up to 70 to 80% of the total market. And then after that happens, the Bitcoin halving, it'll drop. Maybe it'll drop down to 60%. And you'll start seeing altcoins start to run. And it'll get really, the hopium will all come back, and the money will start coming back into the crypto market. And as you guys know, I've talked privately and publicly about it. I think that PulseChain could lead the bull market. So when everyone's saying that the Bitcoin dominance is going to go up and all the altcoins are going to go down because the Bitcoin dominance is going up, PulseChain is going to be the DeFi center. Everyone's going to see that money is being made on PulseChain. And if we do the marketing properly, you and I and everybody in the community, we're out there talking about it. We're telling our friends, a lot of that money is going to be vacuumed into PulseChain, and it's going to help us lead off the bull market. So that's how I stand. That's where my opinion lies. It is Thursday, the end of the week, so I want to make sure I got that out there, because over the next 3 days or so, it can get pretty volatile. The good news is that if the stock market does drop out tomorrow and gets really bad, then the crypto market still we're open 24/7. So the crypto market will give us an idea of what's going to happen on Monday. So if we do have a capitulation event tomorrow or on Monday, then we'll soon know where this market is heading. Could this be like September of 2008? Absolutely. I don't know how old many of you guys are, but I was sitting there watching CNBC when all the announcers were like, oh my God, we're at a new low, we're at a new low, we're at a new low. That could happen again. We are way over leveraged right now in the West. When I'm talking about the West, I'm talking about Europe and in the United States and Japan are way over levered. And the derivatives just can't handle it. And something's got to break. That's just how it goes. And the problem that we have right now is way bigger than what we had in 2008. So if you think 2008's collapse is bad, this one's going to be worse. Just when do we get it? Is it going to be in the next couple of weeks? I think so. Just have your assets ready to buy the dip because it could be a monstrous dip. Do you remember the dip in March of 2020? I do. It was a great day to go buy Bitcoin and other assets. So enough of me of my ranting. Let's see what everyone's got to say. Ted says, I think the Bills will win the Super Bowl this year. Nope. Come on, man. The Bills. Hey, they're 2-1 or 3-1, something like that. Gee, what's up, buddy? Nope. Corey, good job on onboarding Hulk Hogan there, sir. When you said Hulk last night, I thought you were talking about Hulk, the green one, right? I'm like, oh, that's cool. That's funny. No, he's talking about Hulk Hogan, which is very neat. South Texas Crypto, what's up? Welcome. I used to check back and forth at Kyber Swap regarding POW tokens, but they no longer support it. Where else can POW tokens be traded so I can make a note for bull run? I was using Kyber Swap as well, but there is an exchange, and you know what? I don't even think I have it bookmarked. I deleted all my bookmarks and reset them. So man, I'm gonna have to find it again. I think I found it on their Twitter. I just went to ETHPOW's Twitter to find the exchange. Or you can tweet at them and ask where it can be traded. Yep, XPOW. We gotta check out all of it. Hello, TexX. Doug. Good evening, CryptoFan. Hey, Mom. Franklin, good to see you. Stevie, Summertime Breezy. Nice. Michael, hello to you. Lunacy Point. PulseX prediction. Seems everyone is ignoring it due to all the new DEXs coming out. Izzy, unless the team gets out there and builds PulseX the way it was supposed to be, that we thought it should, because that people be like, oh, Randy, you must have had expectations. Hell yeah, I had expectations for PulseX. I thought it was going to be much more than what it is. I thought it was going to have single-sided staking. I thought like what we had on testnet. I thought that's what we were going to have. And I thought that maybe we would have limit orders and stuff like that. We don't have it. So kind of frustrating. We'll see. I'm going to focus on the famous fiat bucks ecosystem for now. And if PulseX gets what it said we were supposed to get, then okay. I might move money back into there. We'll see. Zombie Apocalypse, I have had enough of this crazy life. Hey, Tom, one thing that people might not know is that the CDC already has a manual for the zombie apocalypse. Did you guys know this? The CDC already has a manual for it, how to handle the zombie apocalypse. The U.S. military is trained on it. What? I was never trained on the zombie apocalypse when I was a nurse or a hospital corpsman in the Navy. But now it's somewhere in the SOP, standard operating procedures. Get ready. Okay, crypto. Luke Duke, what in the hell? Where did you see this info? TikTok. You guys, it's a treasure trove of information. Good, bad, whatever. It's entertaining as hell, and I'm all about it. Hex mining hodler, what's going on? Randy smoky stuff tonight. Talking about zombies. Hey, I got the cupcakes. Thank you, Michael, my friend Michael, hooking me up. I got the cupcakes in the freezer, but I am not going to imbibe tonight. Oh, had me buzzing. Russ says, I see zombies. Paisano, hey, Pepe. ¿Cómo está, mi amigo? Greetings. Nope. Y'all should send me your wallet keys in case you turn into a zombie. My family and friends that didn't take the Jews joke around and call each other purebloods. Yeah, I did that in the beginning. I did. Just within family and friends, and obviously online, I would say stuff like that. But I've kind of backed off it now because in reality, even though we were treated like absolute shit because we refused to do it, that's one of the reasons why we went to Mexico during the whole thing. I am not. I lie. I'm vengeful. I have a lot of anger. When I see someone going by me with a mask, I'm like PTSD. Just want to lay them out, But yeah, we're taught, as a Christian, we're taught forgiveness, right? But I guarantee if someone went down again, those same people are going to have no problem forcing something upon me, trying to put me in prison, trying to put tie my family down and give them stuff just because they're fearful. And I cannot stand fearful people. Cannot stand it. There's people in my life that I will not talk to because they're fearful. I don't care if you're family, friends, whatever. If you're a fearful person, I have no time whatsoever. There's no reason to be around someone like that. I like to be around people that are brave, who are willing to go forth and fight. And that's just how I choose to live my life. If you surround yourself with fearful people, you're going to be fearful too. That's just how it rolls. If you're in crypto, it's hard to be around fearful people. Oh my God, what if you lose your money? Oh my God, you're gonna go broke. Oh God. Hello, Chris. Welcome to our Patreon. No permissions. We're back to about 300 members, and I would guess by the end of the year we'll probably get close to 400. That's my guess. David Lee, what's up? Lights out. How are you doing, sir? I've heard from you in a while. SMO Spider says we love the PH. Absolutely. Their new pool that they're making for Bucks, Fiat, Famous, PHLP is called 4G, like orgy with a PH. Caitlin Long, crypto advocate that works for Custodia Bank, did an interesting interview discussing Operation Choke Point 2.0, an anti-crypto agenda by current and past administration. Check it out. So Caitlin Long. Yes, I will check this out. Yeah, they're definitely doing the choke point thing, but the thing is that I'm going to remind everybody that the United States as a whole is actually only one spoke in the wheel of crypto. We may feel it more on PulseChain because, let's be frank, PulseChain is mostly Americans and Canadians and Europeans. But other blockchains and things that are going on in these other blockchains, there's a lot of Arab influence and Asian influence. And Buck said he was just in Singapore for a big conference in Singapore last week. And he said there's nothing about PulseChain there because the Asian community has not grasped onto PulseChain yet. They don't know anything about it. So when they do come in, it's going to be a tsunami of money coming in. That's just how it is every time. Once the Asians roll in, it just changes the game because they have so much liquidity in those countries. It makes. I'm not gonna say it. Sometimes I gotta shut up. Oh, okay, Bobby, that's the video. Thank you. Buck produced 3 products with 2 devs. Very impressive. Yeah. And tonight he told us that his devs are like, this stuff's too easy. They said Solidity is super easy. I'm like, dang, okay. Did I step in right at the live start? Oh shit. Fuck Master, what's going on? All right, I got it. Thank you, Luce. I gotta check that one out. The pegging. I like conspiracy theories, but even that one goes a bit deep for me. Well, I mean, we want to talk about the zombie apocalypse. Look what's going on in the big cities right now, in Philly and New York and San Francisco, in Chicago, with the Flakka. I think is that the drug that the people that are bent over and weird, standing funny and stuff. That's essentially a zombie apocalypse. That didn't even get caused by some government injection. That was that was self-served. It's like a limbo contest with your 401k. Tin Top, you're not lying. Hey, but you guys got to admit, if you guys have had a 401k over the last 30 years, you're up big time. Big time. Like my parents, my dad, this 401k and stuff, he's up huge since he retired. And if the market dipped 30, 40, 50% over the next couple months, he's not going to be hurting. Oh man, I just realized I didn't have my sound deadening. I hope this doesn't sound too bad. Let me turn down the pickup. Sometimes got a little bit too much blonde in me. The Warhammer. I have not watched that video you sent me yet. Sorry. Retraining, I expected a lot more from PulseX too, but I'm still bullish on the ecosystem overall. Yeah, absolutely, for sure. Does it? I wouldn't doubt it. Change now. Those guys they do good by the people. Centralized, but they do good by the people. Remember, base and team redemption start October 2nd. Here we go. No, it's Fetch AI. No. Is it Fetch AI? Is that what the name of the Oracle is? It's the Oracle being built by the folks at Liquid Loans. I'm going to throw gold coins at the zombies. Yes, I watched it. The B-Roots court on Naga. It's funny as hell. Yeah, I still like the one at Hivid, the one for Hivid Hex better. And now he's doing one for whales only. Can you imagine? But I tweeted to B-Roots and I said, at least whales, he's got thick skin, he can handle it. He'll laugh it off. So at least I'm hoping he does. Hope he doesn't go and pick up a we're not going to say it. YouTube, I like my channel. The folks in the comments, sometimes they get me to say stuff I should not say. Okay. Sometimes I'm a little bit thick and I say things I shouldn't read these things. Randy, my friend took the flu shot, left my ass off. How can he detox from it? Fasting, zeolite. Yeah, definitely zeolite's going to help. And natto kinase is what you need to take. If the flu shot was one of these new mRNA ones, then you definitely need to take natto kinase. Zombie aside, brain is legit one of the most nourishing foods on the planet. Tons of vitamin D if you can handle organs. Yeah, I can handle organs normally, but I won't think I could do the brain thing. There's a reason why animals love to go for brain, because they innately know that it's super nutritious. Given your stance on government, do you hate the FOMO buyers investigators? Yeah, notice I'm not saying the word. Fear is contagious very easily. Fear is the lowest and the most weak vibration. Absolutely. Yes, it is. That reminds me of an old Lone Ranger joke. Rattlesnake bites him in the pecker. Tonto asks medicine man for advice. Tells him to suck the poison out. Tonto tells LR he's going to die. What the heck, Bobby? We have a planted seed in the Philippines with Ofer. Yes, we do. We sure do. The Texan guys, they launched Ofer. And I see that the gentleman that's like the face for Ofer, he is making content all the time. So congratulations to him. Smoke all natural tobacco, no issue with the snake. I got one in my backyard. His name is Bull. Samo. Super Hex wins in the house. Did you see Costco is selling gold bars now? Yeah, and they can't keep them on the shelves. They're going like crazy. And I've been telling you guys gold for the last year and a half. And it's done very well. Better than other assets. The only thing that outperformed it this year would probably be the dollar. Darwin, what's going on? The Oracle is the fork of Tom. I have no idea. Damn, LOR, are they the Kirkland brand? Kirkland is the brand for Costco. What's funny is that here at PriceSmart in Panama, I think it's like an offshoot of Costco because we have all Kirkland stuff there as well. XConnects, what's going on? Telor, decentralized Oracle. Okay, so that's the fork. Nice. Let me go back to this. Fetch is the fork of Telor. Okay. I haven't verified that, but I trust Tom. Hey, Randy, any thoughts on that Tour Force female alert stuff? Hemp, you missed the first 5 minutes. That's all I talked about. Yeah. See, I'm not the only one hearing it. So Hemp Hex is definitely a TikTok. He's been watching TikTok, or at least some of the people on YouTube that talk about these things. B-Roots going after whales only too. Yeah. Natto got it. Yeah, natto kinase. I just bought a 24K skull ring. Nice to wear your investments. Not in Panama. Okay. I understand that a lot of people do that up north. In the UK, people do it. In US, Canada, they wear a lot of jewelry. You don't see that here in Panama. We know better. Never get flashy. No need for it. I can't even keep my windows down anymore when I drive in the truck, because the other day the cops saw me and pulled me over. That's my white privilege for you. They saw Whitey in the nice front. Hey, come on over. And they asked me, do you have a gun on you? Like, you're pulling me over to ask me if I have a gun? I was like, what the hell? They're like, you're countrymen. Tu paisanos tiene armas. I'm like, what does that have to do with me? So that was kind of funny. There we go. Nattokinase, bromelain, curcumin, McCullough protocol has papers out. Yep. Check out the McCullough protocol. I got to see him here in Panama about 3 months ago. And he was talking about that he was going to have a protocol coming out to help with people who took the jab. Cow brain is delicious, apparently, but I usually go for the tongue, then ribeye. I wouldn't doubt if they were still eating the brain anyways. They're going to put it in hot dogs or something. Yeah, Rich May, when Mitra? That's a good question. I've got a considerable amount of money in that one. Another one was Float. I don't know if you guys remember Float. It was an Ethereum project. I think they were going to, originally it was Ethereum, then they're moving to Polygon, and I put a nice chunk of money into that, and project's just dead. I just left the Telegram last night, gave my farewells. I said, sail away, money. Bye-bye. You win some, you lose some. Gold dip too, Randy. I'm going to get some. Be careful the gold dip. Always get stuff checked out. Does Costco sell those gold bars at the store or online only? I don't know. Super Hex, if you got the answer for that. Did you, McG? I just made that tonight. Thank you, sir. I just had a new video come up I made for Panama. Hey, Dr. H. Hex, you missed it, man. I always got my finger, pew, pew. I need to too. Tacos de cabeza. The other one is lung. Look, in Panama, they love to eat lung. Like when you go to brunch on Sundays at like a Panamanian restaurant, they call it beef. I think it's bife. Bife is lungs, and it doesn't look bad, right? It's not, doesn't look appetizing either. But they take a spoonful and put it over the rice. I just can't do it. I tried it. I was like, the flavor is not for me. But okay, let's look at the charts. All right, so Bitcoin's up 2.5% today. It's at 26,986. We still have a red Aurochs indicator. It's on the monthly. This is what gets me, is we had this big pump today, and this is the kind of stuff, this is today, by the way. This goes by GMT time. This is the kind of stuff they do right before they're about to dump the market. So we have this pump, and then tomorrow we'll get the Bart Simpson, right? And dump. I'm guessing that's going to happen either tomorrow or Monday. And I'm sticking to it. BGMC is, quite a bit over the green line here, which is very positive. But remember, what's happening here with Bitcoin is it's correlated to the larger stock market. So the SPY and all those things, if they take a dump tomorrow, so will Bitcoin. And Bitcoins will be just as nasty, because the first thing that people sell is their riskiest assets. And in the old school mind, the big banks and stuff, Bitcoin's their riskiest asset. So we'll probably see that. Look at Ethereum. It's up 3.14% today. Still has the Aurochs indicator red. We'll get a new indicator in 3 days. So I'm guessing, so Sunday night, we'll get to see if it switches green. But my guess is we're going to stay red for another month. And then it'll go green, or maybe it'll go green halfway through October. So looking okay right now. But like I said, it's correlated. Everything's correlated with the larger markets. The larger markets are in big trouble. And the daily, it looks great. Look at this. This AI is off the charts, way above what it's been over the last couple of months. And then we have Hex. Hex is at 0.0034. Hex is up almost 9% today, 8.56. And look at this battle we're having. Green, red, green. Looks like someone sold a whole bunch yesterday. They had a little pump. They're like, oh my God, we got a bit of liquidity. Let me get out. But we're having this battle going on. That's a good sign, at least on the daily for Hex. And you can see the BGMC is doing pretty well. And remember, guys, I do not have the PulseChain charts. I'm sorry. What we can do is we can come over here to Dex Screener. I'm not going to use the Gecko, whatever it's called, CoinGecko. It's just, this one's so much easier to use for me. I've been using it for a while. So the top performers in volume today are Teddy Bear, Atropa, and Dai. That continues to keep going that way. What is all this? Pulse is at 404451. WBTC is at 99.83. I know a lot of you guys care about that. Spark Swap is at 57 cents. PulseX 401158. I still believe that PulseX can add a 0. We can go to 5 zeros and a 9. I think that might happen. Incentive token is staying strong right there at $1.10. Like somebody wants to make sure that we stay over $1 there. Atropa is 1 cent. Smurf cat. What the heck? Oh man. Hex is 0.0084 on PulseChain. Let's look at the chart for that one. Well, look, we're putting up lower highs. See this? How can I do this without making that come up? Crap. Let's do it like this. There we go. All right. So if you're charting, I'm not a charter. All right. I'm a simpleton. So if we go here to here, we got a nice little flag forming. So let's go out here. And then let's do this. You guys never see me do this, but let's make it from all the way up here, 14 July. We'll bring it all the way. Let's do right. I can't go off that much, but let's say it's here. Tell I don't do this that often. What I'm seeing is that this is our, we'll actually do another one here. We'll make it here. All right. We're in a range, right? It could come all the way up to here, so 0.0087, and they could come right back down to 0.0077. And then sooner or later, it's going to break out, and then that'll be the next level we got to go up to. So we're back to a penny. If it breaks out, it's going to come back and test this point. So if over the next couple of days it goes up to 0.009, expect it to come back down to 0.0084. That's just how it rolls. It's just like basic. This is basic charting stuff, and I'm hoping that's what we see. All right, let's see what you guys have to say, because I am ready to call it a night. Hey, Wild SJ is here. Doing well. Near far infrared saunas are the best for detox if you can afford an effective one. Yeah, or just go use one at one of the places. How long do you off? I'm on Zeolite for 30 days in a row. I'm actually on it right now. My wife has my son on it. We also deworm like crazy. I know a lot of people don't understand about deworming, but as Americans, you guys, North Americans, period, do not deworm. So it could be a lot of the reasons why we have a large amount of MS up north, a large amount of other physical issues like aches and pains all the time, always feeling tired, lethargic. Deworm, do it. It's worth it. Zeolite's another one of the great things. A lot of the dentists are going to freak out when I say this, but take out your amalgam fillings. I'm getting mine taken out because of the mercury vapor that's created. I don't care what the dentist can say all they want. I'm like, screw you guys. It's because of you guys I got all this crap in my mouth. I got to get taken out when I was a kid. I haven't had a cavity since I was like 9. And I've had this stuff sit in my mouth since then. Saludos, Randy. Are you still using NMN? Yes, I use Probase. Probase. Every day. Stuff makes you feel great. Girlfriend is interested in Panama now. Nice. Lengua tacos are perfect. They serve them in my town. Do they really? Cool. That's, I don't know. I just, it's just the idea of eating tongue. I want to visit South Central America early next year. How's the weather in that area? That's summertime. So you're not going to have as much rain, Christopher. That's the best time to come. Randy, curious to know what you think of SparkSwap. I haven't used it yet, but there's a couple people in the Telegram. If you come, you're in no permission, so ask them, and those guys they're happy to say everything about SparkSwap. They've been doing so well with it, so bring it on over. Yeah, 30 days on, 30 days off for Zeolite. Randy fan, good to see you all. Hexagon contractor, good to see you too. Vanilla Hexagons, yeah. Saunas are great. I don't have one. Shit. My sauna is just walking outside some most days. Yes, great Panama video released out earlier. Have more assets selling and getting my business to organize as well for the move. Getting there. Bring it, brother. Bring it. You think they'd hold off the zombie button until Friday, October 13th or Halloween? Seems like a waste any other day. Hello, Black Label Expat. See you soon. My son was asking about you tonight. He's we went by the hotel you stayed at last time. He goes, when's your friend coming back? They'll be here soon. He'll be coming to see us in a couple weeks. Yep, Dipser. Look, Jones. Randy, before you leave, what is the best way to cleanse body from parasites? Does Zeolite help? Yes, it does. Zeolite, wormwood. God, I can't remember the name of the one that we take. It comes in a bottle with dropper, and you just put it in the water. It tastes like absolute shit, but you know they don't like it, the bugs. Also, whole cloves of garlic. When I was growing up, we used to deworm our dogs. We had beagles. My grandparents had beagles, and we used to just stuff a whole clove of garlic down their mouth, and then the next day they're pooping out worms. So, yeah. Get the deworming, folks. Also, GH3 stabilized by medical grade dilute hydrochloric acid is pretty badass, but y'all don't know about that. No, I don't know that one. What I do know is H2O2, 13% up to 35% H2O2 used properly is really good for your body. I just use it 13%. No problem. I just had my amalgams removed and a root canal removed too. Nice, Ramon. I just got to do it. I'm just too lazy. I don't like going to the dentist. It's not that I don't like the things associated with the dentist. I just don't like doing anything medically anymore. I feel like it's such a waste of time. There's another one. Diatomaceous earth. Just be careful with it. Start out small and work your way up. See if your body can handle it. They peel the outer layer of the tongue, but the inner meat is melting your mouth. Vanilla the Hexagon. People are like, what the fuck are you talking about on this live stream? Yeah, that is true, Vivian. That is true. All right, guys. Well, this week is, I'm ready to take a break. I just had a long strategy call. I got to go to, I'm going through my process of becoming a Panamanian. I'll be a naturalized Panamanian soon. And tomorrow I have to get up really early and go to the U.S. Embassy to get some paperwork verified. And the other day I had to go to the police station here because I lost my old passport that had my Panama stamps in it. And I had to, go to, who was the Interpol. We had to report to Interpol that my passport from 10 years ago was lost. So, yeah, I'm going through a lot of crap right now to get this citizenship, but it's going to be worth it. So everyone, have a great night.